Greetings and salutations, everyone. Welcome back. Time to have a boss fight here. And better start with the Pikachu here. You know how Pikachu likes to just have the fight to himself. But we've got some backup plans in case Pikachu can't make the cut. Do not worry. Hobbs is now a good time to be awake. To be fair, he's probably just waiting to getting a little sleepy. Couldn't spend all day with him as much as he wanted me to. It's a tragic story of being a house cat. Taking out his anger on his little scratch pad. This trouble city today. It's like he almost believes that he's not... What? Like, he can't believe that he's not the center of my universe. He just can't comprehend that. Hi! Most people don't even believe you exist. I'm just a figment of my imagination. It's fine. This is exactly how gym battles go, is just... I don't even pay attention most of the time. To be fair, Pikachu actually has done quite well, all things considering. We shall send out the mighty Kadabra in attack mode. Alright, yep. I do want to switch around, if I knew which one was my select button now. Perfect. And the special fell. It was brilliant news all around. Now, hello, little monster. Hello, little monster. I can't stretch any further. I would be out of camera. It's tragic. I know, you're just... You know what it might be? This looks like the usual attack pattern for when he's feeling a little bit hungry. Which doesn't make sense. You did just eat. Could never have too much food, though, if you're a Hobbs. A good old takedown. The question is, does Kadabra... Wow! Kadabra actually survived. Against someone who's 9 levels ahead of them, like... With a physical type attack. It's actually pretty brilliant. There we go. Make room for my gift. Let's please. Can I just... What do I got? What do I got? I got a secret key, which I can't get rid of. Solar beam, I don't want to teach that. I actually will toss it. Why not? I'm just gonna sell it anyway. We do want this, though. Got TM38. Fire Blast! Charmeleon opponents that would be good bets. It's just... Let me tell you, I'm already ahead of you on that one. Where's the... Yes. Dig our way out of here. Perfect. So there we go. That's Blaine. Just one and done there. You just power your way through. It's kind of weird, because at this point you're going to notice that there's going to be a difference between levels. Between like my Pokemon and pretty much all the opponents I face at this point. And yet, I'm definitely going to have the upper hand, and not necessarily because of like type advantage, although that will help. So now we'll go sailing back, fight some of these trainers here as we do so. Because why work hard when you can just battle hard and grab money that way? Although, to be fair, pretty much any swimmer you see is just a tiny amount of money. At that point, you're just getting the experience points. Oh no. Oh no, someone is dying. Once more. It's super sad. It's super sad. But I don't need him to be super loud currently. Buddy, I'm right here. You know where your food bowl is. It's still there. He has developed this habit of wanting me to watch him eat food. Which, I would prefer not to. No, I see you, buddy. I see you plotting. Plotting my demise. Hi, buddy. Here. Here, buddy. Tell you what he does like. He likes the remote that for my TV. Because he gets to... Okay. That was attempted murder. Didn't catch it on camera, though. So we'll have to try another day. Good thing the smoke screen is working wonders on the cadaver here. Perfect! Another victorious day. And $160. That is the best. Buddy, listen. If I go into a Poké Center, I will give you a quick little treat. So you won't die in the next, 30 minutes when I would feed you. This is tragic. Tragic being a cat. But he'll live. Oh, I see you, trainer, down there. Don't think I didn't notice you with your beady little eyes. Just gonna say goodbye to this tentacle real quickly. Can't be friends with him today. Hello there. Caught all my Pokemon at sea. I didn't. None of my Pokemon came from the sea. Which is just as well. The sea is a dangerous place. Been known to harbor monstrosities. Not to mention that water is always thinking of new and exciting ways to kill you. And that is a true story. Proven science. Water is sentient and is trying to murder everybody. That's why it rains. Oh, buddy, I see you over there. Trying to think. Not much going on else here. Still waiting for a solution to the router. So we're trying not to stream as much. I have discovered if I keep the load off of the bandwidth as much as possible, it does tend to stabilize quite well during a good section of the day. It has still its ups and downs at random parts during the day. Just no idea when it'll strike out. Just decide to not be a router for the day, but just it happens. We have to be careful with our searching because we specifically need a DSL one because that's what our ISP still uses. Like, why use an Ethernet one when you can just use ISP? Highly annoying. If I could convert our DSL line into an Ethernet line, I would do it. But as far as I know, there's no way to do it as far as carrying, like, the internet signal. There's no converter that actually does that. I know you can do it for phone lines. I know that exists. You can even do, like, if you're really crazy, like if you have an old landline, you can do a DSL line, convert it into an Ethernet line, and then convert that back into a DSL line to plug into your phone. Like, that is entirely possible. Not typically the best way to go about it, but the main reason why you would do that is the phone that you have, you can't place anywhere near your the DSL line where it actually is, so you need essentially an extension. That's the reason why you would do that. Just fun little tech things that exist out there in the world. Here we go, Cloyster. Shall switch to the mighty Charizard. I actually should check to see if Charizard learns Fire Blast on his own. I actually don't know off the top of my head. I do typically teach him it. Eventually he learns Flamethrower. I think he learns Flamethrower at like the early 50s, something like that. It's ridiculous. They did fix that in Fire Red, where you learn Flamethrower much faster. Yep, it's good. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. It's all fine and dandy here. We were worried about Charizard not being able to fight for as long, simply because he's a fire Pokemon fighting against different water types out there, so could have been a problem. Alright, I could do at least one more, because Lapras still is healthy, and we can always just switch to her. Perfect. left. I don't see anybody. I see somebody. I see two somebodies. The sea cleanses my body and soul. It's one way to look at it. Could also just be thinking of ways to drown you. And that's where I draw the line. I'm like water constantly. Just thinking of ways. Send me to an early grave. True story. True story. Gonna need a refill on the water though, I think. Definitely before the end of the day. We did hit, I believe we've officially hit our first triple digits for... oh good, thanks for missing. But we hit triple digits for temperature today, finally, so... That's wonderful news. We did get... I think the next 2 days we have a chance for clouds. There won't even be a chance for rain, honestly. It doesn't look like it will be. But we might get some cloud cover. It won't last for very long. The sun will just shoot those clouds right out of the sky. Not even be ashamed about it. There we go. Wait, Nope, nobody leveled up without my permission. What's wrong with me swimming everything? When you could... Like, why do you think this Lapras is here? I can see why. Big guy in armor swimming. It's impressive, sir. Highly impressive, if I do say so. There's the lance. Alright. I think we'll try an ice beam. I don't know if water... Yep, that solves that problem there. Water being resistant to my ice. Which actually doesn't make sense. Like, I'm like, cold temperatures tend to be pretty effective against fluids eventually. Like, it may not be instantaneous, but... I've seen what happens to water inside freezers. But... You know, you gotta take it sometimes with Pokemon. Like, sometimes the system is just the way it is. It's like, why is Steel type like super effective against fairies? Don't quite know exactly like the reasoning behind it. One could come up with theories, but it's not like we have a real life example of a fairy running into a steel, into a steel bar and dying as a result. Like, don't exactly have real world explanation or real world logic to explain it. But we try our best. I hear Hobbs, actually. But he's trying to be stealthy is what's happening. John, but very stealthy. Sometimes he is. Even despite being an orange cat. He does sometimes like to be the stealthiest thing alive. Other times he's like, I'll just go for volume. Cheap shot, please. Alright. I am gonna go heal up. We're actually not too far off. It's actually not too shabby, I must say. But I'll be back shortly after I give some food to Hobbs. Okay, I know I'm somewhere about here. I faced you, yes. Seems correct. Let's go talk to the fishers. Like, how will they get off once I knock out their Pokemon? How'd they even get here? Oh yes, Magikarp Man! This is another good day to be alive. I'm trying to think. Oh, let's see. I think it would be next Saturday, the 12th of June, I think? Dates can be a little bit weird sometimes, but we have E3 coming up. It's going to be an all-digital event this year as well. With, on the recovery of COVID-19, might as well not risk it. But should have some interesting games and whatnot being announced. I think just before it, Microsoft is going to talk about some games for coming to their platforms, especially the Series X. and hopefully a little bit more in detail look into their, you know, Halo Infinite's, what that game's gonna be like. Nintendo, I know, has talked about that they're gonna show off games for the E3 event, and then afterwards there actually will be a deep dive, like 3 hours streaming events where you can learn more about the games they're gonna show off. Don't know what games they're gonna be at. They specifically said that they're using the E3 event to show off upcoming games and whatnot. They didn't mention anything about hardware or whatnot. And it's been rumored for quite a while now that there's some sort of Switch Pro on the way. Which, if they're going to announce it, it's not going to be during E3 by the looks of it. So people are thinking they'll announce it before the E3 events. Which doesn't actually make sense. If you're not gonna... I'm like, if you're not gonna announce... if you're not gonna announce a new system, like at E3, the digital events, like it makes more sense. It doesn't make sense to announce it right before it, unless if you plan to put it on sale immediately, like generate news that way. But we'll see. Realistically, I don't think. Like, it doesn't seem like Nintendo for it to announce the new, you know, a new Switch Pro just before talking about games and whatnot. It would make more sense just to condense it all in one go, especially if they're going to spend 3 hours talking about the games. Do more in-depth explanation of the games they're going to talk about. Like, why not just talk about the system as well? But who knows? Can never really tell with corporations, really. Not that I'm not excited about seeing, like, an upgraded version of the Switch. Like, who knows what it'll be. So many rumors left and right on how powerful it is. I'm like, if it's actually capable of like, playing on 4K TVs, that would be quite impressive. But it would make more sense if it was more consistent performance at like 60 frames per second at, you know, the standard 1080p rather than trying to go full-fledged into the 4K market, because they've already explained that they're not interested in simply trying to beat the graphics. You know, they want to give gamers a reason to play on the system. They want it to be fun rather than just be the high-definition version. Which makes sense, like, why compete that way when you've proven for years you can just innovate and just think of fun ways to play. Here we go, get everybody all situated here once more. Brilliant work. And to be fair, like, Nintendo realistically is the only console that really supports a lot of the idea that you can still do 4-player, you know, local co-op. I don't know where I'm trying to go. There we go. That's where I'm trying to be. Viridian City, where gym number 8 is. You actually walked past this before. And now it's finally open. Somebody mentions it if you talk to everybody in town, trying to figure out where you're supposed to go. But yeah, we'll see. Not holding my breath for a new Switch Pro. Certainly not trying to... Not gonna go crazy to go buy one. Yep. Just go up here, go walk around, and then we go through the gym. This is a little bit sketchy. So this ledge is really, really close. If you go down, you'll jump off the ledge. So, you don't want that. Don't need it. We're gonna just walk around here. It's like a little bit of a maze in here. I think that's the only gym that actually has an item inside of it. It's a little unusual. Tiny bit unusual. There we go, the cool trainer. Aw, yeah. I think he's got a Rhyhorn. That's why I carry a Snorlax with me all day. Started with a good old earthquake. To be fair with, like, back to, like, to the Switch rumors and whatnot, it's not too crazy to think that there is going to be a Switch Pro. Just because, like, if you've looked over, like, the past, you know, years or so, especially with the handheld market, like, we're sitting in the time frame in which the handhelds would be getting an upgrade. Like, I mean, look at the DS lineup, like, how many upgrades they went through that. You had to start with the regular DS, you had the DSi, there was, I think, the DS XL, then there was, like, the DSi XL Mark 27, something like that. There was always, like, you gave it a bit of time and there would be a new version of the DS. But we saw as well the Game Boy Advance years later. We got the Game Boy Advance SP, which had the backlit screen, which was huge at the time. That was unthinkable technology right there. There we go. So yeah, little stuff like that. Even like back in the old days, like you had the Game Boy, and then much later on they made the Game Boy Pocket, which not only was smaller in size, it also required less batteries, which sounds weird, because, but the regular Game Boy required 4 AA batteries. It's highly expensive to run it, and then the Game Boy Pocket reduced it down to 2 AA batteries. It's so much simpler. Here we go. How am I doing on time? We're getting there. I think we will call it quits. I'm gonna heal up, as I want to do, and then we'll come back here. Well, actually, do I have to heal up? Has Snorlax? Yeah. We should probably heal up just to give Snorlax some more health. But we'll come back, face some more trainers, and that will be it. And go do some more stuff. I did feed the hop, so now he'll be feeling quite sleepy. That's the usual way of life as it goes here. But until next time, I hope you guys enjoy your day, and I'll see you later. Take care, everyone.